living human beings. I've come again today. Today we are going to discuss beliefs and the religion and beliefs. And some of the discussion, we will look at this planet Earth, how it is that Allah indeed chose planet Earth for living human beings as a residential home, a residence where they should find peace and tranquility and what have you, and even produce their own children. And with that, this planet Earth, if you were to look at it from outer space, you find that you look at, the continent of Africa, the continent of North America and South America, the European continent, as well as Asia. To you human beings, continents look like what you understand them as continents. Indeed. But I'm going to kind of come into the view of an alien, because most of the time I've told you that I'm an alien, but many of you just do not want to know. But those who have kind of come across me with whatever, sometimes they've used that against me. And that will be another topic for next time. But I'm going to give a warning to human beings. As I said, we are not going to look at beliefs and the religion and the continent of the planet Earth. My people, human beings, this planet Earth is a jewel of life. A jewel of life, if but in you. It's a jewel of life. And as I've said to you, that my people, Africans, Europeans, Asians, Chinese, and what have you, life is in a region. And that most holy, beautiful religion is Islam. Life is a religion. And that most holy, beautiful religion is Islam. Many of you find many of you who have beliefs find that statement a little bit uncomfortable. And when I say to you that you are all living Muslims on planet Earth, that statement also makes some of you uncomfortable. But my people, before we go any further, I'm going to give you a reason why I tell you that life is a religion, and why you are all living Muslims on this planet, and why you should by all means try and turn around and make your whatever your lives fit within the holy, divine, holy decrees of Allah that Allah laid down for all creations to live in harmony. Because in modern times, as I said, life is a religion, and that most holy, beautiful religion is Islam. With Islam being the religion of planet Earth, as well as the solar system in which planet Earth is, Islam is the religion also of the entire universe. Islam is the religion of every plant, every tree, everything that lives in the oceans, and everything that you human beings consume as food, which was created as a complementary to the most holy, beautiful religion of Islam as sustenance, complementary sustenance for living human beings. My people, I said we are going to look at beliefs, religion, and planet Earth, and how beautiful it is really that planet Earth is a jewel. If you are to kind of look at it from other planets within the solar systems of planet Earth, you will find that those planets are barren. They are barren, they don't have any life, there is nothing there. They are beings which live there, but their lives is conditioned that kind of life. There are beings which lives on planets within the solar system of planet Earth, but their lives is conditioned to live in that kind of environment. But here on planet Earth, the lives of human beings were designed to suit the environment that is on planet Earth, as well as the environment that surrounds the galaxy of planet Earth, because planet Earth is in a galaxy. The solar system of planet Earth is in a galaxy. Being in a galaxy, there are other 7 galaxies which rotate within these 8 galaxies. The 8 galaxies, including planet Earth, where the solar system of planet Earth is. These galaxies are the nearest thing to what human beings can kind of experience of the universe. Because the universe is so vast. It is so vast. So anyway, let's go back to planet Earth and look at human beings and their lives and the mapping, because what I did not tell you as living human beings, when we started, I said that you as human beings, you look at continents on planet Earth. You have the continent of Africa, you have the North American continent, you have the South American continent, you have the Asian European continent. All these to you human beings, they look to you as continents, but to us they look different, because you've got letters that symbols of the Holy Quran that we use to identify these places or these continents. So with that, one of the reasons why I brought this topic is to recently I've kind of been looking at Africa, in the western part of Africa, because a few days ago I told you I visited some parts of West Africa, where we found out that some of the people in West Africa, some of the Africans in West Africa, are being told that Islam is a new religion. And there are so many what you call sects of different beliefs. There is the Pentecost sects, many of them. There is the Catholic Christian sects, many of them. There is the Ahmadiyya sects, and also it has whatever. And there is the Shia sect, and some other tradition, whatever. But I won't go into the tradition. I want to focus on these foreign sects that are brought within the Western African societies. That is what, if you are to use the economic, whatever that is, the ECOWAS. My people, many of you do not understand Islam. Many of you, those people who understand Islam, they left long time ago this planet, because Some time back I told you that we, including me, we made what the Gambians, the people of the Gambia, what they call the stone circles. Because in Africa we have the pyramids, we have the stone circles, we have landmarks. We have landmarks that are very, very important. Some are built by men, some are constructed by Allah or created by Allah. Some of these, some of those which we are constructed by men are the stone circles of the Gambia. Many of you in the Gambia, even in the entire world, they don't know why they are those stone circles. They look at them, they travel from all over the world, come and visit them. But they're very special because with the stone circles, the ancestors, the great men and women, very wise, very, very special men and women, they made that as a symbol that signifies and testifies of the greatness of the Holy Quran, the Book of Allah. With that, if you are to go and look at those stone circles, they have stones that one circle contains different stones. If you are to look at the word, the symbol, in modern times what they call the signature, the symbol of letter Q, you would find that letter Q, if you are to view it from the spiritual perspective of Islam, it does not only have one stick, because if you are to write the letter Q, the structure, the shape structure of the letter Q, you use an oval shape, and then you put something like a stick or something that it touches whatever inside and outside. That will show you, that will tell you that that's a letter Q. The same applies to the stone circles. The stone circles are in a circle, and with that, they are planted within the ground, so they cannot shake easily. They cannot shake easily. But on one circle, of the stone circle, they're about 10 or 30 or whatever, even more than that. With that, I'm going to show that the Holy Quran is in a spiritual kind of Islamic guidance of the spirit of the Holy Quran. It does not only have one tentacle. We would call them tentacles because these are kind of whatever that comes out of this most holy, beautiful Book of Allah. The very, very most holy, beautiful Book of Allah. So that way, in the most important thing that I wanted to show that you people, you are all living Muslims on planet Earth, because with the stone circles in the Gambia, we did tell human beings that every human being sits inside this, what we call the uterus in a woman's womb. If we are to examine the shape of the uterus that guards and protects a human being while they are in the womb of the mother, it's shaped as an oval or a circle thing, and with it, it has a single whatever that comes out of the mother and joins the baby in order to feed the baby. With that, in modern times, medically they prove that if a woman, a mother has AIDS and she's carrying a womb, that uterus has what we call an umbilical cord. The umbilical cord wouldn't allow the AIDS virus to go through it into the baby. So that way Allah said, my people, indeed life is a religion, because the child who is in the womb of the woman who has AIDS hasn't committed no offense against any offense of idolatry. though the mother committed an offense and maybe that's how she contracted AIDS. She has AIDS, but the child has committed no offense. So Allah protects that child from catching the disease, the deadly disease of AIDS. And through the umbilical cord, the baby will be protected. But what I wanted to show you that if you have to look at the shape structure of a letter Q, you see that it has a single whatever. That is what it shows, that there is the umbilical cord while a child is a womb of a woman. So with that, the stone circles of the Gambia are the first signature of a letter Q as you know it today, you as living human beings. We did explain it that way because we wanted mankind to know that is the Holy Quran, the most holy, beautiful, the most holy book, and is the book of the most holy, beautiful religion of Islam, the religion of life, or life as a religion. That way, we left the symbol, and the wise men kind of picked it up and included it in the alphabetic characters of the A, B, C, and what have you. So that way, nothing is lost. But we are going to look at the planet Earth. Before we go to look at planet Earth, if we have to look at the shape of planet Earth, it is an oval object. It looks like an orange or something like that. But with that, those are all the what we call the memory. The memory, those are the symbols which signifies the majestic power of the Holy Quran. Because planet Earth, Mother Planet Earth herself, she was created using the Holy Quran as I don't know the word to use, but if you had to put what you call the only language I can explain that is in a language called Luganda. In Luganda they have what we call a katiba. A katiba is something where if you are to make, let's say, a brick or something, or to construct anything, you use it as the whatever in order to construct whatever you're constructing. A katiba, Quran we are tonderwa, ke katiba, aka Quran. Oba a katiba, dunia we are tonderwa, ke katiba ka Quran, ke katiba kitiba cha Quran, letter Q. Letter Q na joli jisanga, oba e Quran ngiri gye abanada, ejira mu kifaananyi kiri ovo. Katutunula planet dunia eri ovo, nyetolovu. We are looking at planet Earth. It's an oval object in a shape like an orange. With that, the memory, whatever the memory or the signature of the Holy Quran, as Allah created, the visual signature of the Holy Quran is an oval-shaped kind of an oval-shaped signature, as it looks, as we printed it in the land of the Gambia as the stone circle. If you have to pin out to whatever, and it is lifted and put into planet Earth. If you have to view planet Earth from outer space, you see that it's an oval, beautiful jewel of life. So with that, the Quran, even Mother Dunya, when she produces whatever she produces, let's say fruits, if you have to look at an orange, it's a memory kind of, a memory echo of how Dunya shows human beings that it's the Holy Quran that you human beings kind of get from it. Whatever you eat, even me as Mother Dunya produce, whatever I produce in the shape or using the memory kind of memory features of the original Holy Quran. So apple is an orange, sweet and succulent, but in a shaped or oval shaped kind of shape. With that is a symbol, a signature, which shows the beauty of the Holy Quran. Okay, we were looking at originally when we started this, we wanted to see what are the beliefs of men towards a true religion from which they were created. In some beliefs, as I said, I showed you there are so many sects, so many, which are making the lives of already men and women who are already in a kind of chaotic state. When they hear these sects, each sect has a thread of dirty theologies. It plants in heads of men. And that causes a lot of unhealthy kind of lives. Some people, they end up even going mad. Some people, they won't be able to sleep unless they say, "Oh, Pastor, I had to speak to you in order to be able to sleep." My people, you as an individual, you were created as an individual, you sat in your mother's womb. Not because of the pastor whom you met on this planet. He may be even younger than you or older than you. So you met him on this planet. He has no right whatsoever over your life. It's you who surrenders you whatever and say, "Oh, my people, these sects, these whatever, have a lot of dirty threads of theologies, and some of them include people use witchcraft. For instance, yesterday I went out of the place where I do my prayers from. There's a kind of a mad, sick woman who thinks she's a pastor. So she entered my whatever, and she's of a very wide organization based in America. She entered my whatever, and I think they told her, "You can urinate on his prayer mat. That way, maybe things will happen." I said to my people, as soon as I came, the angel told me, even as Shams was racing, the sun in the sky was racing with rage. He says, "These mad people came here and they urinated on your mat, prayer mat." The sun was racing. I said, "Whoever did that," and the sun told me who had done it. I said, "Okay, my people, I'll give you, today is the date, today is I think the 14th of, September. I would have made it 30 days, but I'll make it maybe 20 days. Since the mad woman who thinks that she's a Christian, a pastor, she calls herself a pastor, she went out of her head and urinated or whatever, put janaba, in Islam we call it janaba, on a prayer mat. My people, as I told you, when I came home, the sun in the sky was racing and nobody can stop it. But for 20 days, a calamity after calamity will rotate around this planet to warn men and women that you are all Muslims. If you go out of your heads and you say, "We are Christians," and go as far as putting janaba or urinating on a prayer mat where a Muslim man prostrate before Allah, my people, you cannot handle what can come from the sky up there, even from Mother Dunya itself, herself, because I'll tell you, Mother Dunya, this planet, you people that you live on, you trample, you walk on from one end to the other. Her religion is Islam. Why? The reason why she produces a tree, and the tree has one stem, and that stem, if you have to cut that stem into whatever, it looks like what you call a number one. A tree stands on what a stem which says, if you have to cut it, it says one. Do you know what that means? It says, it has so many meanings. One of it says Islam. I, Mother Dunya, produced this tree, and it stands on what you call a stem in the region of Islam. If you had to go out of your head and say you are Christian, you go as first urinating on the mat on which a man or a clean man prays. We can take or uproot every tree that produces the food you eat, and you will leave you with nothing on this planet. I don't know whether you'll be able to eat stones. We can uproot every tree. I don't know whether you mad people who say you're Christian, you'll be able to eat stones. So the woman who entered whatever and urinated on the mat. So my people, I've shown you what, when a tree grows from a seed and stands, it says Allah is one. Allah being one, it stands on one stem like this, with it. If you have to cut that stem, it says Islam. If you have to look at every leaf on that tree, it connects whatever and says, it makes an eye. Islam continuously. So my people, the reason why I went that far is that I'm going to tell you as living human beings, from today, the day is 14th. Oh, many of you are going to see deadly warnings to warn you that do not desecrate the religion of Islam, because it's from Islam that every one of you was created. It is from Islam that every living human being on this planet was created. And whatever Mother Planet has produces, she does so in the most holy, beautiful religion of Islam. So, for 14 days or 20 days, you will see different, everyday, different deadly calamities as a warning that you people, you have your beliefs, you say you are Christians, but my people do not provoke the anger of Allah. My people, do not provoke the anger of Allah, I beg you. I don't have to beg, but I'm telling you, do not provoke the anger of Allah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. My people, because the reason why I had to say that is that there's a woman who says, the pastor, as I told you, I went out to do something. When I came back, the sun in the sky was raging. He says, this woman entered your place and urinated on your mat, your prayer mat. So Mother Dunya too, she was raging, she was resting. She asked, she said, does these people do? These people know that at one time this planet was boiling as a boiling pot of porridge. Do they know that? So for 20 days, I would have made it Satan send a very, very, very serious warning that my people do not desecrate Islam. Do not. Because you are desecrating the whatever you call beauty on your faces. With that, I won't go any further than, but I've sent a warning. For 20 days, different calamities. As warnings to mankind, those men and women who say, we are Christians, we are Hindu, we are this and that, we are Shia, we are Ahmadiyya. My people, you are all Muslims. And if you are a Muslim and whatever, you turn around and say, you urinate on a prayer mat, Janaba, my people, you don't know. Because one of the whatever that will come as a warning, it will be from a witness who was around when she saw a mad woman who says she's a pastor urinating on the mat, the prayer mat. Because that's a prayer mat. Shams too does pray on it. So I told Shams, descend a little bit near to planet Earth. Descend with rage as we are racing when I came. Make men and women taste the hunger, the heat, and the food may the food become scarce. May food become scarce for whatever because of what that woman did. And diseases, more diseases on planet Earth.